Hello everybody, it is Prodigy Queen again, and in this Prodigy video, Pompalm is going to be battling in the Prodigy Arena. Now before beginning this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button and smash the notification bell so you'll not miss out on any awesome Prodigy videos. Okay guys, so let's get started. So first of all, I decorated the house a little fall themed. So first what I did was I got the Pumpkin Dreams bed, and I did a lot of effort, and I managed to get a lot of candy corn, and I got the pumpkin bat dream, my dream pumpkin bat, and it follows me and it adores me very much. So first of all, it's very low, and then as you notice in the description, it gets high all of a sudden. Okay, so now it gets high and then it's gonna go low. You see that? It's pretty cool, right? Okay, so I also put a pump cube next to my bed so it will light up in the night like a night light instead of my boring old night desk, like my side table. This side table, I put it away. So I'll put it back, and I put, instead of the gumball machine, my sweet candy stash, which Halloween is coming up pretty soon, so this is my sweet stash saved up for then. And since from last Halloween I have some leftover candy, I want my two fish to enjoy those. I haven't thought of names for my fish yet. They're adorable and they move. That's the best part. Okay, so I also hid the dragon today, so be sure to find that. I was wondering if I could hide like the like a furniture, like something like a pump cube around the house, but it's too big. And I was wishing I could hide this very cute little pumpkin bat around the house, but then it won't be able to follow me. I also put some candles here, so if it's really dark and people still want to perform on the stage, the candles will give off some light. And so in the member box time, I put up this potion thing, and I may be adding something to that pretty soon, like a pumpkin design or something there. I'm not sure, but this is the progress I made so far. I also put pumpkin chairs here instead of the star chairs, and I took down all my star items except for this stage, which looks like a star, but the stage stays. And I'm still working progress on this fall themed house or Halloween themed house, and I also put a piano instead of a trampoline over here. So it's this piano with eyes, and it has two pumpkins, and it has the piano and some spider webs underneath this nice bench, and it has arms and legs. If you notice, it looks like arms and legs at least, and it has a few candles burning at the top, 5 to be exact. And that's all I've done so far, and I'm going to work progress, gain more candy corn. Right now, I hardly have any candy corn. And also, the best thing about Pumpkin Fest is also that you can do pumpkin puffs. You can shoot pumpkin puffs and bat works. Those are pretty cool too. I'll be shooting some at the end of the video, but let's get into it now. Okay, so first let me describe what Pompalm is. So Pompalm is this pet. I think it evolves from Pomprickle. Let's go ahead and check out the awesome description about this pet. But the more I know is it stands on 4 legs, and it's adorable. Actually, it stands on 2 legs, but it's still adorable, kind of like a human. I think it's the most human-like character of all. But it has a tail and a nice flower at the end. So what are we waiting for? Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so here is the page about Pompalm. So it kind of looks like it evolves from a Pomprickle, but no, it evolves from the Sprout. So if you guys manage to buy a Sprout during the Starlight Festival, or he's one of your starter pets, and you've evolved him already to at least Pompalm or Budbeak, then you will have, if you evolve him to his highest stage, and you will have this human-looking creature, except that it has a tail with a beautiful flower at the end, has like one antennae with a flower, a tiny flower, that's like something like this, but it hasn't bloomed yet, and 2 ears, which are supposed to be frill-looking things with leaves, and 2 spines, and 3 adorable pink spots on its like lightish, bluish, greenish type body. And I really like this pet. It has like the bird beak too, same as this Sprout also has the beak thing. It's really tiny, and the bud beak also has it. It grows darker, and now it's the most darkest stage, like almost black, like grayish blackish type. I like it, and it has this yellow bright cheerful yellow underbelly and some nice curious eyes. Let's read the description. a Pompalm's flowers will bloom even more when the Pompalm is excited or amused. So in this picture, I don't think he's excited or amused. I think he's normal. So if he's really excited, his flower would grow, like bloom more, and this antennae would be a little bit bigger because it has beautiful flower stems poking out. Now let's go ahead and look at the stats. It has exactly half power, half hearts, and it's a plant element pet. And you can obtain this pet by getting a Sprout in 2 ways. You can create a new account and get him as a starter pet. Or if you really love your if you really love your account that you're playing on right now, then you have to wait next year for the Starlight Festival when you can buy him. The Starlight Festival just passed by, like right before the Pumpkin Fest. So if you were lucky, if you were really lucky and you really want a Sprout, then get it from the Starlight Festival. That's the one way to get it, and you can evolve it 2 times. I wish there's a better way to get this cute little pet, but Prodigy has made it this way, so you have to do some effort if you want to get this awesome pet. Now let's go ahead and start the arena battle. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my house and try to go into the trophy tour and find a challenger who's willing to battle with me. Alright guys, so I am at Lamplight Town instead of at my house. Guess what? Why? The little pumpkin bat accidentally knocked over Andrea's wand while she was making her spell. So instead she transported over to Pumpkin Fest instead of her home. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get to the battle. So we're going to click on the trophy and it says you deserted for some reason. Let's find a challenger. And we have to find something that's a good match. Okay, so we found Bolthead Aiden. And there's a Squally and an Arctic Claw. Let's go. Let's start off with Falling Star Smash and solve our question, which is 10. And hopefully this player won't make us wait much longer. So see, the distance between the Squally and the Articla is so less, like it's only like few inches, or like 1 foot or something. And the distance between here is so short, like 2 inches. That's so short, or like 1.5 inch. I'm not really sure. But let's see. So the Terrigan has this scaly body, but this he doesn't have anything. It's like soft, like scales. Like what is this texture? Is it fur? Is it like skin, or what is it? And besides, do you notice like the back of Pompalm? There's a tiny thing sticking out of it whenever he goes back. I think that's skin. But his legs just stay there, but his body goes like back and forth. Like this pear-shaped, like teardrop-shaped body. It moves back and forth. Back and forth, but his legs never do. His legs are like glued to the floor, and his tail also sometimes eventually moves. Okay guys, so this challenger ran away, so I'm going to keep on finding arena challengers until I can find one that will not run away and is willing to battle with me. So let's go ahead and let the let the challenger finding begin. Okay guys, I found a challenger, Aiden Spellword. So he has an Arcanix and a Pomprickle. Weird Pomprickle, I was just talking about that earlier. Let's go ahead and start off with Falling Star Smash and answer this quick question. Done. Okay, now we need to wait on the player. So also, this Arcanix over here, it has spikes poking out of its head. Isn't that really strange? Okay, back to the Pomprickle. One time when Terrigan and Pomprickle were playing, their toy had gone up onto the roof of our house. And since Terrigan was the only one who could fly, he taunted he taunted the Pompalm. Oh, okay, we'll continue the story afterwards. We did 3,837 damage to Aiden Spellword. Kind of like Squidward, except it's spell instead of squid. If you put like a squid mask on, he would be Squidward. Hee hee. The squid mask I get from a member box, if you guys know. For members, you know, the squid mask that has like this, it's the teal color, and it's so he could be Squidward. He can, he switched places. That's not good, because he won't be able to do his spell then. Woohoo! Okay, now we're waiting on the player so we can do our attack. I'm not going to use Supernova just yet because I want to make sure to kill the Arcanix. architects, whatever you call it. So I'm going to go ahead and solve this question. So who walked more miles? They both walked the same amount of miles. Yeah, we got correct. Okay, now we're waiting on the player. So, Mr. Winston Van Loot, would I so kindly interrupt you? Your face looks like a demon. And Winston Van Loot's like, hey, how dare you insult my hair? I challenge you to another duel with my architects and Pomprickle. Okay, we did 4,488 damage this time. Now I'm going to use Supernova attack, but she decided to use Wildfire. Not a very smart choice. He didn't really do much damage to Pomprickle nor Terrigan, and that was powerful for some reason. Big bummer. Now we're supposed to use Supernova so we can kill Archiex and do some damage to Pomprickle and Squidward. His name is Aiden Spellward, but I'm gonna call him Squidward. Hee. Okay, so let me solve this question. Well, they both have the same amount. They both have the same amount. Yay! And they forgot to put the line in the question, 2/10 to separate the line. Okay, so we're using Supernova now. I can't wait for a Pomprickle to come up and star. After the Archiex kills our Andrea, we did a lot of damage to the wizard, and some damage to the Pomprickle, and so it looks like we killed the Archiex. That's good. What you gonna do now, Mr. Squidward? Okay, I'll call him Aiden now. Okay, so he's deciding whether to bring up his wizard or his Pomprickle. So he brought up his Pomprickle because obviously it has more health than him. I think so, at least. He has more health. Let's go ahead and use Fog Star Smash. And we're sure to win this battle. But I really want to see the way like Pomprickle attacks. I mean, Pompalm attacks. Why do we keep getting Pomprickle and Pompalm so mixed up? Eek. So guys, do not mix up Pomprickle and Pompalm. They have the same color, they almost have the same name, but no. The colors are not exactly the same. This one's pink and this one's purple. Well, she has a little bit of pink on her snout, but it has like the purple color, and the Pomprickle, the Pompalm has pink. Eek. Confused, eek. And the main difference is a four-legged thing and a one-legged thing, or a two-legged thing. Or two-legged. Okay, we did 5,000 damage. That's amazing. We killed the Pomprickle in one shot. Wow. Okay, now time for Pompalm versus Wizard, or Pompalm versus Mr. Spellward. This time I called him Spellward instead of Squidward or Aiden. Let's go ahead and bring up a Pompalm now. That was the main point of the battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and now use Forest Hurricane. Cynthia ate 4/10 of a pie and 3/10 of another pie. Let's see, Elise ate more pie. Yum, I love pie, and especially since Halloween's coming up, you be sure to try some of Granny's homemade pumpkin pie. So you know what, guys? If you go over to somewhere and get some pumpkin pie, or you bake some yourself, but carve a pumpkin, the best part about the pumpkin pie is like, oh wait, did you see that attack? I'll tell you afterwards about pumpkin pie. But he just like opened his mouth and a forest hurricane flew out. And we killed Aiden Spellward with a whopping like 5,000 or 4,000 damage. That was so amazing. Did you guys see that? Pompalm is definitely a good pet in the arena. I recommend you put him. He's also adorable. We got 200 arena points, or rather 100. And now we have 200 in total. We got 13 battle stars. And members get more stars. Let's go ahead and claim these stars. Yay! Okay, guys. So what is the prize for this time? We get a puffin, guys. So I think you can get catch of the harpooner, and the harpoon of the harpooner, and the coat of the harpooner, and the boots of the harpooner. Wow, so amazing. And they're doing new like outfits this time, and you can get the puffin in the arena. So guys, be sure to go ahead and do as much arena as you can. Alright guys, so that's all for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. That was Pompalm battling in the arena. Now let me reveal to you the hiding spot of my dragon. So if you go ahead and look at the dining set table, on the fire chair, there is a dragon sitting on there. So, way, we found him. If you did, give yourself a big pat on the back. If you didn't find him, I'll give you clues. I mainly hide him in this area, but rarely hide him in the other area, like probably never, or like once or twice I might. But I'll give you a clue. It's mainly over here in this area. So next time, try and do your best to guess this awesome sneaky dragon. So he'll go ahead and go to his friends on Pumpkin Dream's bed, so he's gonna enjoy himself there. While I'm doing all the effort of taking Pompalm, training him, and blowing the whistle over and over again until my throat gets sore. See, look how tiny it is. Eek. And Pumpkin Bat says bye. Bye, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Say bye, Pumpkin Bat. He waved his wing in a little salute. So long, guys. Wait, guys, here's a bonus. Stay here, guys. Okay, guys, so I wanted to show you this really cool pumpkin puff thing, and I'm really whispering. You know why? Because these other characters around the house, especially the dragon, will steal my pumpkin puffs and backworks as soon as he gets a chance. So I really want to show you guys about it. So let's go ahead and quickly show you. Okay, so if you click on the pumpkin puff, if you go over to Pumpkin Fest and you go to candy corn and you go to the items and you can buy a pumpkin puff for 2 candy corn, and that works for 2 candy corn. Now let's go ahead and try them out. So I'm still whispering since I'm back at my house. So we're gonna go to our message bubble and click on the confetti symbol or like thing. We're gonna click on the pumpkin puff and very slowly aim it on the dragon. Poof! You see that? Like all of a sudden I appear. Let's try out the Batworks. Woo! So cool! I loved it. Didn't you guys love Batworks? Let's do another pumpkin puff. So this time let's go ahead and put it in the sweet stash. Meh. Whoa! Look at that. It's like an aura of candy just exploded out of my sweet stash. And it's filled with candy. Let the Halloween fest begin. Okay, guys, the dragon's awakening. I have to go. Bye. It's attacking me. See you next time, guys.